Hi friends, I'm Tina. Welcome back to Whispering Cottage Home. Today, we're giving the kitchen a cheerful French country refresh using glowing copper, classic toile, olive green, and beautifully aged rustic wood. I'll show you how to bring these elements together without making the room feel dark, crowded, or overly themed. We'll look at practical ways to create a clear colour palette, mix pattern with natural texture, display useful kitchen treasures, and make even a small kitchen feel collected, organised, and full of personality. Before we begin, I'd love to know, do you have an old kitchen treasure? Perhaps a copper pan, wooden bowl, patterned plate, or family recipe box that still makes you smile? A successful French country kitchen refresh begins with a calm foundation. Creamy white walls, softly painted cabinets, and olive green accents give the room a fresh country feeling while allowing copper and wood to stand out. You do not need a complete home renovation to create this look. For an affordable kitchen makeover, begin by choosing one main colour and repeating it in several areas. Olive green might appear on a small painted island, a wooden stool, a gathered curtain, and a few botanical prints. Repeating the colour helps the kitchen design feel intentional rather than pieced together. If your kitchen is small, keep the largest surfaces light. Buttermilk white, soft ivory, and warm cream reflect light and make the room feel more open. Then bring olive green into smaller details, such as cabinet knobs, pottery, tea towels, or the inside of an open cupboard. For a simple home improvement project, paint the back of a glass front cabinet olive green. White dishes and copper pieces will show beautifully against it, and the colour adds depth without overwhelming the room. Once that gentle colour foundation is in place, it becomes much easier to introduce the element that gives this kitchen its glow: copper. Copper is especially lovely in a farmhouse kitchen because it is both decorative and practical. Its warm finish brings life to cream walls, green accents, and rustic wood. Instead of scattering copper everywhere, create one strong focal point. A short row of polished copper pans above the range, a large copper bowl on the island, or a group of 3 graduated moulds on one wall is usually enough. The key is to vary the shapes while keeping the finish similar. A shallow sauté pan, a rounded stock pot, and a small handled saucepan look more interesting together than several identical pieces. At a flea market or antique shop, look for copper with solid handles, pleasing shapes, and a clean, well-maintained surface. A little natural patina adds character, but the pieces should still look cared for. Copper also works beautifully in open kitchen storage. Try placing a small copper pitcher beside cream stoneware canisters, folded linen towels, and a wooden cutting board. The mix of metal, pottery, fabric, and wood creates a layered display without requiring many objects. Leave a little open space around your copper collection. That breathing room gives the eye a place to rest and keeps the kitchen collected, not cluttered. Now that we have warmth and shine, let's soften those hard surfaces with one of the most recognizable French country patterns. Toile can bring story and tradition into a kitchen, but it works best when used in measured amounts. Choose one main toile pattern in olive green, faded blue, soft red, or charcoal on a cream background. Use it on a Roman shade, a cafe curtain, 2 chair cushions, or a small upholstered bench. Then support the toile with quieter patterns. A narrow ticking stripe, a small gingham check, or a simple woven linen keeps the room interesting without competing with the detailed toile scenes. For example, you might use olive and cream toile at the window, a narrow green ticking stripe on 2 seat cushions, and solid cream towels near the sink. Because the colours repeat, the patterns feel connected. A useful rule is to vary the scale. Let the toile be the most detailed pattern, choose a smaller check or stripe, as the supporting pattern and use solid colours between them. This keeps a pattern-rich room cheerful rather than restless. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Do you prefer classic toile in green, blue, red, or soft black? Your answer may inspire another cottage decorating video. Textiles also offer an easy way to refresh the room seasonally. Curtains, table runners, and chair cushions can be changed without replacing furniture or committing to a major kitchen renovation. With the colour and pattern established, we can now add the natural element that makes the kitchen feel grounded and familiar. Rustic wood keeps a French country kitchen from feeling too polished. It adds age, texture, and the sense that the room has grown more beautiful through years of daily use. A scrubbed pine table, an oak plate rack, a maple butcher block, or a small painted hutch can become the heart of the room. Look for sturdy pieces with visible grain, softened edges, and a clean, well-preserved finish. For practical kitchen storage, use a vintage wooden shelf to hold everyday items rather than filling it with decorations alone. Stack white bowls, place drinking glasses in neat rows, and add one copper vessel or a small olive branch for colour. A narrow wooden work table can also provide valuable counter space in a small kitchen. Place baskets or matching wooden crates beneath it for linens, baking pans, or extra serving dishes. To keep mixed wood tones from looking accidental, repeat each tone at least twice. A honey-coloured pine table might connect with a wooden breadboard, while a darker oak shelf can relate to picture frames or stool seats. You do not need every piece of furniture to match. French country style often looks more welcoming when the room feels collected over time. The connection comes from repeated colours, practical arrangement, and similar levels of finish, not from buying a complete furniture set. Once the useful pieces are in place, the final details can make the kitchen feel personal and complete. The finishing touches should support the kitchen rather than cover every surface. Begin with something living. A small crock of rosemary, a pitcher of garden daisies, or a bowl of green pears adds freshness and repeats the olive tones already used throughout the room. For lighting, choose warm, clear illumination rather than a dim amber glow. A painted metal pendant, a simple glass schoolhouse fixture, or a small ceramic lamp on a hutch can make the kitchen feel bright and welcoming. Then add only a few meaningful pieces: a framed family recipe, a well-kept transferware platter, an old breadboard, or a covered stoneware jar can bring memory into the room. Try grouping objects in small arrangements instead of lining every item across the counter. A wooden board, one copper bowl, and a folded toile towel create a complete little scene. Nearby, leave the workspace open for cooking and everyday life. This balance is important. A beautiful kitchen should still be easy to clean, easy to use, and comfortable for the people who live there. Before considering the refresh complete, stand in the doorway and look across the entire room. Check whether olive green appears in several places, whether the copper has one clear focal point, and whether the toile is balanced by solids and simple stripes. Remove anything that interrupts the color story or makes a work surface feel crowded. Often, taking away one or two unnecessary pieces makes the favorite treasures look even more special. A French country kitchen does not have to be grand or expensive. With a soft cream foundation, repeated olive green accents, a little polished copper, carefully chosen toile, and useful rustic wood, an ordinary kitchen can feel cheerful, personal, and beautifully cared for. The most memorable rooms are not created all at once. They grow slowly through useful finds, family pieces, small home improvement projects, and decorating ideas that suit the people who live there. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Please give the video a like, subscribe to Whispering Cottage Home, and tell me in the comments which idea you would use first in your own kitchen. Until next time, take good care and keep making your home a lovely place for everyday memories.